There is nothing to fear but ourselves. And so, whether it's war, scary animals like spiders, snakes, tigers, lions, cougars, panthers, or plant and mushroom medicines, ayahuasca, magic mushrooms, these things are all reflections of ourselves when we analyze them. So, starting with war, in war, we are propagandized. We are either given news reports through newspapers, like it was in the past, or through television, like it is nowadays, saying that people from another culture, from another part of the world, want to come and kill us and take away our freedoms. And so we put together an army, we get weapons, we train to go kill other people and take away their freedoms for lack of understanding them, for not trying to communicate in a peaceful manner, and instead being convinced that these people are fundamentally different, that they're unable to understand us, we're unable to understand them, and so to protect ourselves, we need to kill them. And so this is all a lack of understanding, a lack of seeing oneself clearly. And what happens is, through the fear of fearing that these other people are going to come and kill us and take away our freedoms, we become these same terrorists. We become these same people where we're going into another country and killing people and taking away their freedoms because we've been brainwashed by a narrative that we saw on the news or that we read in the newspaper. And so, moving on to the scary animals, the spiders, the snakes, the wild cats, all these things. To me, when I see a big spider in the room, I do not want to kill it because I realize that it fears as well. I preferably want to just put it in a jar and bring it outside and let it go on its own free will so we can take our space from each other. But sometimes these spiders are so fast that I can't get a hold of them, and I have some level of fear that if I try and put them in a jar that they might bite me. And I just need to let it go and let them crawl around the room and do whatever it is they do, and change my perspective to see that these animals all serve their purpose, whether it's a snake, whether it's a wild cat, whether it's a bear, whatever it is. These things are here to take out the other bad things. They are here to serve a karmatic purpose. And so if I'm not here killing, if I'm not here doing anything bad, why should I fear that these things are going to harm me in any way? I need to let go of these preconceived notions that something is inherently bad. Maybe there's someone bad coming for me, and these things are going to take that thing out, that person out. And so they're here, it's all here to serve me, the bad, the good. And then we move on to the plant and mushroom medicines, which show us ourselves on the deepest level, all the good and all the bad. And so I have many friends who in high school got drunk, maybe smoked some cannabis, and ate magic mushrooms. And these mushrooms, and they were probably eating junk food as well, right? And so these mushrooms showed them all of this bad stuff on the deepest level, how they were abusing themselves, maybe how they were lying to their parents about these things, all of these things that were very difficult for them to receive and for them to interpret as things that they can take responsibility for and transform and change within themselves. And so now you ask these people if they want to eat magic mushrooms, and they are scared. They never want to eat magic mushrooms again, and you talk to them about ayahuasca and there's no way they want to try this. And so these things, these plant and mushroom medicines, need to be taken with a lot of respect and a lot of intention, and with a will to transform, because they are transformative. So I always tell people, if you like where you are in life, if you don't want anything to change, don't take one of these medicines, because it is going to make you change. It is going to transform you. And it's going to be up to you to interpret the experience that they show you, and accept all the good and all the bad, see yourself more clearly, and move into the future in a clear way, so you have more control of what it is you're doing. You're not stepping on your own feet. And so everything is here as a reflection of ourselves, to show us who we are, so that we can see ourselves on the deepest level.